live. Lightning and Blackhawks. Getting started here. I got John who's going to jump on. I am in a hotel room in Naples, Florida, and can watch some hockey. So, welcome to watch along with me. And I guess John. So, John's going to jump on, and I'll send him the invite. If you're out there, feel free to say hi. I'll probably stay for most of the game. I got nothing else to do. Friday night, stuck in a hotel room. So this will be a very chill broadcast. And we'll have John on in a second. He might stay for the whole game too. We'll see. And let Thomas Schooley know. Kind of decided on my way down here I would do this. So Thomas Schooley, if you're out there, feel free to join. But if you've never been to any of these watch-alongs with me, basically, I'm watching the game right here. You're hopefully watching the game at home. And I'll let you know what time I'm on periodically. I'm streaming, so I might be a little bit behind you. So if you can adjust your stream or television to match up with me, we'll be watching together. If not, I'll be a little ahead of you or a little behind you. So that's how it goes. I got some trivia questions I got a ton of trivia questions during intermission and during commercials. So we've still got a couple minutes until the game starts. Just about 7 minutes probably till the puck drops in Chicago tonight. Looks like JoJo's making the start. And we'll see. This is a game the Lightning should win. Play Chicago 2 of their next 3 games. We got Detroit tomorrow night. Vasi will start that game. And here we go. We'll get ready to start here shortly. If you're out there, feel free to say hello. I can see there's people watching. I know you guys like to watch and not comment, but come on. I'm lonely. Oh, there's John. I got to get him added in here. If you haven't noticed, there's a poll on the screen. I've got pretty much the whole roster there. I didn't see who's starting and who's scratched, so it might have a little extra on there. But if you go to the QR code in the corner, you can be the first to vote on who scores first. And I'll also add that to the chat, so you can just click on that link. But let me add John in here. And hopefully he can tell me how I sound. I don't have my microphone or anything like that. I'm just going off the MacBook camera and audio. So hold on a second. And we will get another Lightning fan in here. We got to make room for him. Boom. There he is. Johnny. John with 2 N's.
All right, can you hear me okay?
Oh, I got to turn you up, buddy. I might have to put on my headphones for you. There, I should be able to hear you now. How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going, man. Just getting all packed, ready for my first trip of the year.
Look at us. On the road. At least you get to wait till tomorrow to leave.
I know, but I'm going into the land of ice and snow.
Yeah, I went south.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's still pretty cold down here. I'm in Naples. And I'm going to scan this thing in a second, and I'm going to put in my vote. Who do you say scores first tonight?
I'm going to do the same.
Well, you can tell me.
Well, I want to look at your list. I'm going to go with somebody who's been on the verge of scoring a goal and not getting it. I'm going to go with EC Mont.
Yeah, I didn't see the lineups yet. I'll pull those up in a second, but he was playing with the first line, or not first line, second line last game. Actually, I got to post this in the chat so people can vote too. Ty George is in the house. Ty, you at home? Orozco is in the house. I met Orozco at the game last, what was that, Saturday. Came down and went to a game. So there's your big ugly link to vote. Oh, I can't even click on that from here. Can't even vote on my own thing, man. Got 2 minutes till puck drop. We'll let you know when we see the puck drop on our screen. We got to sync up with each other. If you're watching, you don't necessarily have to sync up with us, but it makes it a lot more fun if you are. And don't spoil, or we will not pay attention to the chat until commercials. I got a bunch of trivia questions. So we'll do some trivia during commercials, intermissions. And I'm going to make my vote. So you went AC Mont. Makes me want to choose someone outside of the box here. I'm going Chafee. What do you think about that?
Hey, that's a good pick.
That's a bold prediction. All right, let's see. I'm going to jump on X and let's see what our opening lineups look like. Of course, I am not logged in on this computer. It's going to make things difficult. I don't know. I didn't check. I never, like, when I stay in hotel rooms, I usually never turn the TV on. But I'm in Naples. So do you think they broadcast the game in Naples? Can
No,
I,
when I'm
no?
down in Fort Myers or over in Plantation, I don't get the bowl.
That's lame.
I get that.
All right. Well, I got it set up. I brought two computers in case I was going to do this. So we'll just stick with my little stream here. Let me know if my bandwidth sucks or if my audio sucks. Nothing I can do about the audio or bandwidth, but let me know. Chicago United Center. We think it's cold here. I wonder what the temperature is in Chicago right now. What's great about watching the game right here in front of my computer, I can just look it up. It's 20 degrees in Chicago. A chilly 20 degrees. So Roscoe went with Point scoring first. I was going to say Point, but since John went with someone not so obvious, I decided to do that as well. How do I make the screen bigger? There we go. I can barely read. We got so many players as options on there. Yeah, just you and me to vote first.
I finally hung my banner, as you can see.
Stanley Cup champs.
Back to
Just
back.
4 years later.
It's the back-to-back banner. I did it.
Very nice. You have a much nicer setup than me. All right. I don't know where you're at, John, but I'm watching these guys just about to
1956.
drop the puck. For me, they are dropping it right now, so you're a little ahead. All right, so this is a game the Lightning should win. Chicago's 15, 28, and 4. These are the games that you got to win, especially with some of these teams in the Atlantic just kind of right behind us. So hopefully we'll see a win here.
Yeah, they played well enough to win in Toronto and Montreal. They really did. Just some bad
Well, yeah,
bounce.
Montreal game was pretty disappointing that they could not pull off the win. my headphones
I'm
connect.
at 1917.
Oh, we're perfect. We are in line.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, if you want to line up with us, 1910 right now, and we will repeat that a couple times throughout the broadcast so you can get synced up with us.
It's the Battle of the Beagle. Huh?
JoJo in net tonight. Do you think that was the right move?
Well, yeah, back to back for the second time in 6 days. Yeah, I start him against Chicago and give Massey the extra day because he's going to play the next.
Bessie should play tomorrow. Yep. Tess says we're still a few games behind. Yes, we are. I think we fell out of third place in the Atlantic. Orozco, I'm sure Cooper chewed them out for Montreal. Yeah, definitely. That was not the way you want to lose a game, getting an early lead like that and blowing it. Montreal is playing really good right now, though. So it's not like we lost to last year's Montreal. Not get my Bluetooth connected here.
Oh, no, no.
Lineup out there, especially on defense. The Lightning should be able to take advantage of, especially the top two lines with the speed and the ability to move.
You can't hear my broadcast, can you? You can't hear me at all without your headphones on. So it looks like Hagel got some votes, or is that Chafee? We got too many dang players in this thing. But you know what happens if you don't put all the players on there, someone complains and you can't there's no like add your own vote in this poll system here. Hey, you can't hear my broadcast, right?
No.
Okay, good. I got it on just like a whisper so I can hear it in case we need any explanations. I cannot get my Bluetooth to connect. Pat Maroon went with number 77 this year. Let's see. I'm just seeing the lines, at least what they had pregame. Gensel, Point, Kucherov, back together. Hagel, Sorelli, AC Mont. This is different from last game because it was, I want to say it was Gensel, Point, and Kucherov didn't play together, but I might be wrong. They changed it up so much. Jurgensen, Paul, Geeky, third line. Chafee, Glendening, Atkinson is in. Hedman, Radish, McDonough, Crozier, and sticking with Lilleberg and Perbix on that third line. What's your thoughts on that third defensive pairing,
Crozier and Perbix
Perbix and Lilleberg?
or Lilleberg.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Lilleberg fan. I like his physicality and that he's not afraid to hit.
Yeah.
Perbix, I like his offensive prowess that he's found, but it's cost him on D. It's affected his getting back. So I think it's definitely the weakest. I can't wait for Moser to come back.
Yeah, it feels like they give up those big big goals at bad times. The and Mosier's really not. They say he's still not coming back till after the tournament, Four Nations, which is still 9 games away until they have that break,
Okay.
which is like second or third week of February. I think it's third week of February. So they still got to survive. Oh man! And someone just took a shot. That was
Yeah,
Geeky.
Geeky.
Geeky seems to be like the guy who's always on the wrong side of like the big hit.
He's a kid I think is going to benefit from this break. The Four Nations. I think he's going to come back. Not that he's playing bad, but you can see in some of the games where he's got a little fatigue. He's not used to playing this much.
Yeah, and it looked like he'd been playing a lot more fourth line. So it looks like with him going to the third line tonight, he'll be due to get some more minutes. I think my biggest thing with Geeky is, yeah, he seems promising, but if you look at other rookies in the league, like there's some real good rookies scoring a lot of points. Um, Geeky's not in their class. He just isn't. He's getting the opportunities. He just can't finish like some of these young studs that are out there.
I think in the long term, he's going to be there though.
Yeah, I mean he should
He's only 20.
develop into a first, maybe not first, but definitely like a second line or third line center.
Oh,
Good chance there for was that Point.
Braden Point.
Orozco, not a fan of that third pairing. I gotta imagine that's something that they might address, although they might consider when Mosier comes back. That is kind of like their move to fix up that third line pairing. So our weekly challenge question for this game this week was: does Connor Bedard score in this game? Do you think he's going to?
He has a knack of doing that. Yeah, I do. I think he does.
Scored 2 his first time at Amalie Arena.
Yeah.
Zarelli just had a nice little one-time chance, but did not go.
And him and Donato, the offense kind of runs to them.
And we got our first commercial break here. Uh, if you're not following at We the Thunder Pod, you should be, because maybe later tonight, if not tomorrow, I will post a way that you can win tickets to see Chicago Blackhawks in town on Tuesday night. So if you're looking for tickets on Tuesday, you'll have a pretty good chance if you follow us to get your hands on a pair of tickets for Tuesday night. So make sure you follow We the Thunder Pod. Let's see what Matt says here. Geeky will be fine. Keep in mind he's 20. I agree, but I'm just saying there's a lot more young guys that are 20 that are lighting up the scoreboard. He's not exactly at that level, but he's also a different type of player. He's a much bigger player than some of these guys. And tonight, I'm assuming is Bedard is not going to score. I said no too, by the way. I don't think he's going to score tonight. He's really the one player on Chicago you got to focus on. So hopefully the Lightning will do that. So if you're watching along with us, feel free to comment. But they are about to drop the puck. We're streaming, so we're a little behind if you're watching on your TV. About to drop the puck here in the first period at the. Come on, FanDuel. 11:33 mark. Well, that was a little sneaky move by Bedard there. Oh, geez. Nick Paul just missed a chance to keep it in and kick it in. But they had to change, so it's good. Jason comes, Doc. Uncle Shooter. You know it. I should have a beer or something. Maybe I go get one
Or Tommy Bahama shirt on.
at intermission. I have to wake up super early. I did have a margarita tonight. Old Uncle Shooty likes his margaritas. As soon as you said something, it happened, of course. That's why I'm going to say the problem with the Lightning is they don't get enough breakaways and odd man rushes. So watch. We're going to get a couple right here. I feel like we give up plenty. But I feel like the reason that we don't is because teams defend us against that because when we do get odd man rushes, we score more often than not.
We're getting a penalty? Oh, on Chicago.
Hooking. Here we go on the power play. Ties happen to margaritas tomorrow. Yeah, I'm missing Gasparilla. I'm okay with that. Although I was invited to go and go on a float with like a crew tomorrow, which I've never done. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but that's okay. I'm curious, Mr. Ty George, what your plans are for good old Gasparilla. It's going to be cold. Oh, wait. You're skipping Gasparilla for Disney. What is that? All right, we got a commercial here before the power play. Now is a good time to vote on the poll because we're going on the power play. I feel a goal coming.
And you're right; they have Mitchell and Chafee on that doorstep lately. They've moved it. Whatever. You might be right here.
No Gasparilla for Roscoe. Had to drive back to Savannah before the snow hit. Yeah, good call. This has got to be one of the coldest Gasparillas tomorrow. So good
I'll
luck.
be in Savannah next week. I'll be there Friday and Saturday next week.
There you go. Call up a Roscoe. You guys can watch the game.
One of my favorite areas.
Yeah, Savannah's cool.
I'll actually be in Port Wentworth.
Oh, yeah, close enough.
I'll drive over.
All right, so here we go. Power play. This is a good chance to jump ahead in this game, and of course, they Chicago wins the face-off and ices it down the ice. Oh, Randorf is saying that Chicago's penalty kill is pretty good. I did not know that. Oh, there it is.
You got it.
Iffy. Look at that.
I think we both kind of called it. I said he's on the doorstep. You could get your goal right here. It was a nice pass.
I win too many of my own contests. I'm the only one that's ever won a weekly challenge. I am the big winner here. Nobody else voted for Chafee, did they? No, someone else did, right? I see two with that orange color. So if anyone else did, let me know. You don't win anything, but at least we can bask in the glory of us knowing our shit. No, that was a pure luck guess. I would have guessed point, but that was weird. So point was still on the ice out there.
He's been playing on the the whole left side, which is
So
side, and they moved him up high on the left side.
And Icy Mountain almost just got one too. All right, so we'll do a new poll here in a little bit. I got to think of something. AC Mont at the doorstep again. So I'm surprised. They did have AC Mont and Gensel were the ones that were playing really well last game, and they did separate them. But I don't blame them for putting together that first line. I didn't really like the idea of them putting that first line or breaking apart that first line, the original Gensel, Point, and Kucherov line. You know I'm right. You missed the vote. Oh, I guess 3 minutes ago. I don't know if you got your vote in. There's a QR code on the screen. We'll put up another poll here soon. Maybe we'll just do who scores next. Dunn, Gasparilla, and Disney should be empty. It's not a bad call. The Brit is working tomorrow. Yeah, it's either you go to Gasparilla or you stay away from Tampa. Oh, you know I'm right. You did guess Chafee. There you go, man. Me and you. Good call. And not an easy guess. Point got the assist.
Point and Cooch, right?
Chafee's been on the power play 1 unit lately. I didn't notice the other guy that they've been putting out there is Radish for instead of Hedman at that top point.
They've also put Radish at the Stanfield spot.
Oh, it looks like Britt and Roscoe is saying first Bolt's penalty. Okay. I think everyone's going to choose Asimon after the last couple games. Let's see if I can. I don't know how to reset the poll. we're using been using this new software for a couple weeks, and I still don't know how to use it. So
I took the over under on shots on goal for Braden Point. He's already got it.
how many?
2.5 was the over under.
Oh, really? That's a
Took Pat Maroon with 1.5 hits over. I hit 5 for 5 yesterday, won $125 on a $5 bet.
nice. Yeah, those are good bets you're making. Point there with a really good chance. Went to his patented. We patented that point backhand.
No, Maroon wearing 77.
Maroon's wearing 77 for Chicago. I feel like he used to wear 77 back when he came up with the Ducks, right?
Yeah.
Point had him there. He didn't lift it. Didn't get. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he just didn't get it over the pads. That's all right. If when Braden Point's scoring like this, that's a good sign for Lightning. I did not change our score. That's not good.
Oh, well, that was dangerous.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I can do another poll because I think I might have to put all of those players in again.
Well, one of them's going to commit the penalty. I'm going to go with Cooch. I'm going to say it out loud.
I don't know if he's not frustrated enough this game yet. He only makes those penalties when he's like pissed off at something. He's frustrated. Then he makes a dumb penalty. All right, good job getting the lead though. But remember, Montreal, we had a lead too. We had a 2-0 lead. Does that reset my poll? No. Kind of a flaw in the system here that you can't reset your poll.
Oh, Roscoe, was that the actual over under, or were you just saying for a poll?
I'm gonna switch so we can just see the chat on the screen here. Because can you even see the chat on your screen, or you have to go to the stream?
I can see it up to the left, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least now we have it on the screen.
I got you. I took Kucherov for over 22 minutes of ice time.
Hey, let's do trivia.
Trivia.
I have so much trivia now. I'll wait till the next commercial, or we got intermission coming up. I think I told you last time we did one of these. My sister got me like the calendar thing where you just rip off each day, and basically it's like trivia questions on every single page. So I literally have 365 trivia questions. Some of them are just facts though, so I got to kind of turn them into trivia. But I got a couple good ones here. Cooch over under 3 points tonight. That's the poll. Almost a period in. Did Cooch get an assist already?
He did. He got the first assist.
I'm going
I'll go over.
Well, you gotta do like 2.5.
Yeah.
You can't do 3 because he can hit 3.
Well, it pushes, yeah. It's a push pull.
So we'll say 2.5. I'd go over. I'd say he's gonna hit 3. He's already got a point. He ain't done.
Ooh, nice hit.
You see who's been leading the team in hits since Chernak's been out, and I'm talking about all year. I don't know if or he's like very close to passing Chernak.
Lillibert? Who is?
No, Jorgensen.
Oh, okay. You know what? He is pretty physical. He's another one that's been so close to putting one in the net and just hasn't scored yet.
I know it's crazy. There's Chafee again, feeling it. If they can get him going towards the end of the season and in the playoffs, they're gonna be in good shape.
That's nice. There we go.
Oh, that's the kind of goal we need the captain to score. That's prime scoring chance right there. And Eric Carlson doesn't miss that. Oh boy. Whew, whew, whew.
Whew.
They didn't even get a shot
Nobody,
on that.
nobody panicked. Everybody stayed in their spot. Nice play.
Yeah, good back check because they tried to throw that back out front. It was an empty net.
Good recover.
Oh, come on. That's you got to clear that out.
Yeah, you got to get that.
You can't let them have that shot at 2 feet out like that. So Chicago soars Dak. Watch this. Right in front of the net. How do we not clear this out? Right, Gensel. He tried, but I don't know if he whiffed. Let's see. It's right there. And yeah, Doc just came in and hit it. 1-1. Got to get the score back up here. Colton Doc. Oh, so he's a younger brother of the other Doc.
Yeah.
Not know that. Do they still have Taylor?
Good
They
side.
don't have Taylor Radish on this team anymore, do they?
No, he's in Washington. And his brother's in jail.
Well, not Darren.
No, I'm kidding. No, Tyler. Tyler was on that team though with the Canadian players and all that, but he apparently was able to. He wasn't part of it. There hasn't even been an update on that.
Just kind of went away, huh?
It did.
Funny how that works.
Oh, that pass just needed to be. Get there. Come on, Smurley. Did I miss something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. I
What do you mean?
apparently we're down 2-1. That's how far behind we are.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Another last minute goal, pretty much. Yeah, there it is.
Man, we're a minute behind. I guess I'm not going to follow my stats on ESPN.
Turn your notifications off.
Right.
Yeah, like he just said, Engblom just said, you like what the fuck, man? How is that guy wide open? Are both of these goals, yeah, on the first line? That should hypothetically be where Braden Point is covering. And again, like another last minute goal, which kind of killed him versus Montreal. Didn't Montreal have two of those?
Yeah, they did. Well, the good news is Chicago is very bad in the second and third period. So,
Well, I hope so. This is the last time I'm updating their score on the screen. Dang, 2 goals on 5 shots.
yep, he is right.
Ty, you're not allowed to take the dog out anymore. Got a Cam Atkinson interview at intermission. Jeff Trashhill coaching the D. Remember. Oh, geez, another chance.
Wow, what a save!
Come on, man. So, not a great second half of that period. But don't you worry. We've got trivia. Trying to find my
You
favorite.
know I'm right. A whole lot would have to go wrong for us to not make the playoffs at this point. It would take one heck of a losing streak.
I don't think it would be that bad right now. Have you seen the Atlantic?
We're we're not gonna lose 10 games in a row.
I don't. We won't have to fall out of a playoff spot. This was really our chance to catch up to Toronto this month, and that ain't happening. Oh, I did not know that Markstrom's out 4 to 6 weeks. The Devils are in trouble. I'm gonna pull up the standings. Let's take a look at it. Then we'll do trivia.
I guess we're in the number one wild card spot. We're 2 points ahead of Philly, but 4 teams right behind us.
We just dropped off out of the third spot.
All right, I'll eat my words. I guess it's possible, but
Oh, it's very possible. This has been a horrible month. I'm just gonna put this full screen for now and cover our ugly faces up. I'm sure the boys won't mind. All right, so let's just go to the division for now. We are only 1 point ahead of Ottawa and Montreal, 4 points ahead of the Red Wings. We still have 2 games in hand,
Scroll up.
which is good.
Scroll up. Click the wild card button there.
So these are your division leaders. We were right here where Boston was earlier this week. There's your wild card.
Well, the 52 points, yeah.
53. You got the Rangers, Senators, Canadians, Flyers have been playing well, breathing right down our necks.
Look at this. This goal differential
Yeah,
for us to still be sitting where we are is just crazy.
but a lot of that's because how many goals or games have we scored 7 or 8 goals?
Yeah, that's true.
And
How many games do we have in hand? So it looks like we still have 3 games in hand on a couple of these teams here.
two or
And
three.
So that's only 6 points max.
But Pittsburgh has been playing well lately, although no, last 10, 3, 5, and 2. Rangers are the team that's really hot, and Columbus out of nowhere also. And obviously Canadians have been pretty good since the beginning of December. But yeah, I mean they're right there right now. They got to start winning some games. So it could be a good thing that they're going to get a little break here.
Look at that goal differential for Washington. My God.
Yeah, Washington's ridiculous. And look at their away. Like usually teams, good teams are like 500 away, right? Like look, Carolina here and Florida, Toronto are doing pretty good away. 17-6-1, 8-0-2 in their last 10. So I'm right is right. These teams are right there. And again, this was supposed to be our chance to move up to second or first place. Cam Atkinson, what a waste of a spot. In the bottom 6, D-man, and the third or fourth liner. Not wrong. Interview with Atkinson right now, who is almost the same height as Gabby Shirley. Atkinson's a little guy. All right, easy trivia question here. What number did Darren Pupa wear? Did I ask this one at the last one that we did?
I don't think so.
What number did Darren Pupa wear? Come on, chat. Don't be shy.
I was going to say it was a 90 at something. 93.
I'm right. Looks like you ringed in first. 93. You know what you win? Absolutely nothing.
Golf clap.
Hold on. I think I have like some celebration type of thing going on here. Wait, here we go. You win some stars. All right, let's see what else we got here. These are hard. Some of these questions are hard. Like, this is old school. On January 11th, 1997, what forward took the first penalty shot of his NHL career, scoring on Tommy Salo in the Lightning's 4-4 tie against the Lightners? This is against the Islanders. This is back when they were tying games. There was no overtime and shootout. They just said, 60 minutes, it's tied. Let's just move on. That wasn't very fun.
1997, you said?
97. What forward took the first penalty shot of his NHL career, scoring on Tommy Salo in the Lightning's 4-4 tie against the Islanders? That's a tough question, man.
Rob Zamner.
Do you cheat?
No.
Let's see. Does anyone else want to ring in from the chat? I'm not saying you're right. Not saying you're wrong.
He was my favorite player. Number 7.
I also want to hear who's going to Gasparilla tomorrow.
1997.
St. Louis. Was St. Louis on the roster in
I
'97?
don't even think he was on Calgary yet.
Yeah, I think you're a little off there, Orozco. I have a funny Marty St. Louis story though. When
I did not cheat.
this was, let's see, when did we get Marty St. Louis? One of the hottest coaches in the NHL.
2000.
I'm gonna pull up his whole thing. Oh, he's gonna turn 50 years old this year. Let's see, 2000. You got it. 2000. He played 78 games. So this would have been 2000 or 2001 because he really didn't break out till the 02-03 season when he had 70 points because that was kind of a big deal back then. He had 40 points that season in 2000. 2001, he had 35.
He broke his leg in 2001, though. Remember, he missed the bulk of the season.
Yeah, he only played 53 games, 35 points in 50. So he was really starting to take off back then. But this must have been 2000, 2001. It was after a game. We were just kind of walking around, and back then the Lightning were really not very good, right? So the guys would just walk home or walk. He must have been walking home or to a hotel. So he walks out with maybe Philip Kuba, and I forget who I was with, but we had no idea who we were. We figured they were probably players, but we had no idea who they were. But sure enough, he blows up the next season. It was Marty St. Louis that we walked by. Should have probably asked for an autograph. All right, let's do one more. I don't see any other guesses, but you got it anyway. That was Zamner. Let's see.
Whoa, are you serious, Ty? Wow.
Colorado traded Ratnan to Carolina?
Ratnan, wow.
Hold on. We do have NHL Network up. Let's take a look. Is this insider information? Because I don't see it here yet. That just doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I believe you. It's just not on NHL.com yet.
Has been traded.
For what?
I'm looking. It's on X. Frank Cervalli, who is reliable, by the way. They have not stated the terms of it yet. That's a crazy trade. There's got to be a couple players going the other way that are that are NHL ready. Colorado's not a bad team.
Is he set to be a free agent or something?
Oh no, here we go. Bleacher Report has it. Martin Nikas goes to Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's big for Colorado. He's a good player too. Taylor Hall goes to Colorado. No, Taylor Hall's going to Carolina.
Yeah, Deandra had posted 53 minutes ago. Taylor Hall is a scratch tonight for Chicago. So it's a 3-team
Yeah,
trade.
3-team trade. Yeah, but Rantanen and wow, and Taylor Hall going to Colorado or going to Carolina. We got to face those guys a lot. Trying to see what Chicago gets.
I got the wrong page up. And there goes John. All right. Let's share. And he's back.
So it looks like Chicago just loses the salary. Interesting.
Yeah, this is the tweet you were looking at. Saravali. Sounds like this is a complex 3-way deal. Taylor Hall is also involved in the deal going to Carolina from Chicago. So Carolina is just cleaning house here, or not cleaning house. They're picking up some firepower. So what's Chicago going to get out of this?
That's what I'm saying. What on Bleacher Report, it looks like they're just getting a salary dump.
They got to be getting some prospects or
I was going
something.
to say there's going to be a prospect or a draft pick. So Rantanen is an unrestricted free agent. And Nikas is in the first year of his 2-year, $13 million contract. You're trading 64 points for 55 points and a lot less money.
That's big news.
Mm-hmm.
Ty George with the breaking news.
Man, you need to get yourself an X account, Ty.
Hold on. Do I have any breaking news sounds here? That's the DJ. What else we got here? Trade coming. Can you hear that? We got a trade. All right, we should be starting the second period here shortly. Let's see if I can get my poll going. That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, I'm hanging up now.
I'm going to poll mode. I really dislike how they do this.
The game should be about ready to start.
Nope. That's not what we're going for. All right. Screw it. No poll. I mean, let's just ask. We got a chat here. Who scores next for the Lightning?
Cooch.
I'm going Point. Going with my original first thought. So he says, Cooch, I say Point. What say you? Second period, I'm expecting these guys to come out blazing.
Oh
Although
yeah,
I guess I'm hoping they just come out playing better defense at this point.
yeah, defensively. I agree with you, Matthew. I think Colorado wins that deal. Yeah, you free up salary cap. You're getting the same amount of point production. Um, that's a big move for Colorado, but it's also very good for Carolina. Where are you at on the time? I have Eastman on my screen. Oh,
I
really?
I have Nazar on my screen. Oh, you're ahead of me. How am I behind you? I need to hit the refresh button on
Go
my.
to the bottom right and hit live on the next to the stream line.
I'm using a different service from you though,
Oh, I have. Okay. They're
but
taking the face off right now.
no, I'm a little behind you. I've got the overhead shot, and they're just dropping it,
I'm
and
at 1950. There's the oh, all right, 1945. Tell me when you're there.
I'm at 1945 now.
Oh, Crozier almost ripped it.
Well, they did come out firing. It's a good start.
Oh yeah, that Gensel. Gensel just got elbowed to the face. Okay, we get away with a goalie interference. All right, it all worked out.
So they changed the lines up there. Is that was Gensel with Sorelli and Acimont, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Sorelli, Kucherov, and Hagel.
I don't like breaking up Hagel and Sorelli, but they've kind of been quiet lately.
You got Hagel and Sorelli. They just have Cooch with them.
Oh, Sorelli is out there. He was out there for that scoring chance too. Where's Point?
They must have been changing lines. Cool. Oh, nobody up front. That was a wide open net.
All right, well, they're hungry. They're hungry to get a goal here. So Lilleberg needs some target practice. I don't think anyone misses the net more than him, and I don't know if it's on purpose or what.
Connor Bedard does not have a shot on goal. He's not credited. Nick Foligno has a tie to Tampa Bay. His
What?
godfather is John Tucker.
Who's John Pepper? Do we just get a penalty?
John Tucker.
Oh, Tucker. I said Pepper.
No,
That is,
no,
that is
John Tucker, one of the original Lightning, is the godfather of the Foligno brothers.
all right. Well, here comes the penalty kill. I mean, I guess that's a trip. So I'm at 17:05. Chicago starting their power play. Still a lot of moving parts. Jack Drury will go to Jack Drury will go to Colorado, who I think is the son of Chris Drury, former Colorado Avalanche.
And Little League World Series winner. He hit a home run at 10 years old over the Green Monster
You got some weird
in
stats.
Boston. I know, I have a lot of useless information in my head.
Hell of a Little League World Series player.
He was. He 10 years old, he had a home run over the Green Monster in Boston at 10.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. Now, mind you, they used aluminum bats and it was cold. But still, he did it.
Chicago's power play, a lot of movement. This is kind of what I wish our power play did a little more. Is just more movement. Skate around. Don't just sit in the same spot that everybody knows you're going to be in.
Yeah, I froze. Okay. I'm at 1540. It just came back on.
Oh, I'm ahead of you now. I'm at 15:30 now.
I just clicked live. It says 1521. So
All right, you're just ahead of me. Close enough. All right, so one more clear here, and we're in the clear.
damn it.
Wasn't a power play goal.
Two guys with their first goal in the NHL.
3-1. Oh, you know I'm right. It says Jack Drury's uncle is Chris Drury. He's not his dad. I thought Chris Drury's son also played in the NHL. So after starting the period looking real good, offensively at least, take the stupid penalty. And they didn't score on the penalty, but they scored before. I don't know what happened to the guy getting out of the box, if he just didn't get back on defense in time, or if they tried to take him right off the ice and switch Radish out for somebody else. But it seemed like he would have had time to get back there and help, but I didn't see him on my screen. So 3 goals on 6 shots. I think I don't really blame JoJo on the first 2 because they were on prime scoring areas, but got to get a pad on that last one. All 3 goals were NHL first.
Oh, they were?
Unbelievable. Well, no, they couldn't be because Craver just said that was his 3rd goal. It looked like.
Oh, Randorf, when he scored, said, would you believe? Oh, he must have said it wasn't his first NHL goal. Okay. but still, the three guys who've scored have a combined 5 goals this year.
No, this is not good. And Chicago is still putting on the pressure here. Um, this is when you see Kucherov might get the next penalty. And I don't think he's played bad, but this is when you see him start to get pissed. Looking like a Chicago power play, but it's not.
You passed it to yourself off the backboards. Sorelli just stood still.
Ryan wants to trade Sorelli. Oh, geez. They just don't know how to put the puck on net. We got 16 shots on goal. We probably got 30 shots this game towards the goal, not on net. I don't know. Would you trade Sorelli? I don't think you can trade Sorelli. You need a second line center. But
What are
if
you
you're
going
going to trade him, he's got a lot of value right now.
to? Right now he does. This is probably the best time to do it, but it also depends on what you get back. Are you going to trade with the expectation of not making the playoffs, or
You have to get
making your play?
a second line center back. So why would you trade a second line? I mean, we just saw a crazy trade that was players for players. You also have to get a penalty killer back too. Another prime scoring chance. At least, who was that? Was right there. Was that Radish that was there?
Yeah.
Lisa asked, "What's going on?" That's a good question. We're getting schooled by the Chicago Blackhawks, is what's going on. Okay. A much needed commercial break. That was a pretty nice shot on that goal. I mean, that was pretty much a perfect shot.
Wait, are the Kachuk brothers playing for Team USA?
I believe so.
Go.
It's going to be weird cheering for some of these players that I really don't like.
I'm not cheering for them. The other 3 lines.
All right, who scores next? let's say for the Lightning. You said Cooch, I said Point. What's everyone else out there thinking? We desperately need the next goal because if Chicago scores the next goal, this game's probably over.
Do you see my message in the private?
Chicago scores next. I hope not. I gotcha. Well, Jurgensen's coming on the ice, so Ryan's saying Hagel. Lisa says Hetty. Jurgensen did have a good chance there.
But think of this: we're losing to Chicago, and Connor Bedard still does not have a shot on net, and it's oh god, I don't even want to tell you what the actual score is right now. I gotta turn this off.
Why are we still like 2 minutes behind?
We must be. Well, I'm on Prize Picks watching the updates on my bets.
Well, are your bets going well?
Yeah.
Let's be honest, outside of the Detroit game, we have been awful now for 3 weeks. Oof. Chicago's only got 11 shots. It feels like they've got 20, though.
Okay. Well, FanDuel's wrong. Thank God. FanDuel's showing the score. Or excuse me, Prize Picks is showing the score. It's 5-2 Chicago.
Oh, jeez.
But it's a minute different.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to score 3 goals in the next minute.
No. I'm gonna think about it. They had the Carolina game like that yesterday. It said 9-8. It was never even close to that.
I was going to say, if the game ends like that, I'm gonna think twice about what's going on
Here,
here.
here it is. If you can see it, I don't know if it'll be unblurry enough, but it literally says that it's 5-2.
Man, they had that like first 2 minutes of this period where they were just buzzing, and all the momentum since that power play has gone Chicago's way. And this is a team we should beat. Oh man, wide open right in front of the net. Thank goodness JoJo made the save, but how's nobody there? How do they have a guy that gets the puck all alone in front of the net? We saw the same thing happen in Montreal.
Yeah, I know. All right, man. Listen, guys, it was nice to be on. I gotta finish packing and get ready for my trip tomorrow. I gotta drive, so it's gonna be a pretty long day. Go Lightning! Thanks for the invite, brother.
All right,
All right.
good luck. Good luck on
If
the
I
road.
if I jump off and we come back and score like 5 goals, I understand if I can't come.
Eager, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. We just got to get rid of you.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Go Bolts.
Adios. All right. Then there was one. I'm not giving up yet. If we don't make the playoffs, Coop is going to leave. I don't know if he's going to leave. Where is he going to go? We need scoring from the third and fourth lines badly. We only get production for the top two. You're not wrong. Definitely need somebody else to score on this team. That's not named Point, Cooch, Hagel, Sorelli, who's the other 20 goal scorer, Getzel. Be nice if the defense scored too. Yeah, they've shown this replay out of the commercial of like, how does this guy get wide open? They got everybody over on the side. One of the defenders should have still been in the middle. I'm at 7 minutes right now, by the way, and I'm streaming, so you might be ahead of me. But just past 7 minutes. 3-1 Blackhawks. Geeky falls awkwardly again. And back to back tomorrow, going to wait, it says at Tampa Bay. Are they home tomorrow? I thought they were on the road. That's a mistake, I think. Come on, FanDuel. Now it's got me questioning myself. Tampa Bay Lightning schedule. Yeah, they're at the Red Wings. Come on, FanDuel. The graphic showed at Tampa. Orozco players only meeting. Yeah, we might get there. We might be there by Sunday. Kucherov's going to get a penalty. Oh, he just did. He just did. The last few times he touched the puck, he turned it over. And like we were talking about earlier, when Kuch is frustrated, when he doesn't play well, when the team's down, he gets stupid penalties, which we just could not afford right now. And that was as bad as they come, cooking the guy around his shoulders. When it rains, it pours. But he's been turning over the puck last couple times he's at it. So that's why I figured it was going to happen, because he just had turned it over and he did it. Hopefully this is a free hotel water. I don't see the thing that says it costs money. Double check. Nothing like Friday night in a hotel room in Naples by yourself, drinking a $10 water. Hopefully not a $10 water. I'm at a Hilton, and I'm a Hilton Honors member, so this should be a free water. And if it's not, my work's paying for it. I usually don't work on the weekends, but we're working this weekend. What sucks is I was supposed to be going to Gasparilla on a float tomorrow with one of the crews, but got to make that money. All right, got to kill this. Got to get some momentum. Oh, what a play. There it is. Oh, that didn't go in. Oh. Hagel with the steal behind the net, passes to Sorelli, and Sorelli banks it off the crossbar. You got to be kidding me. That would have been a momentum changer. Still 1 minute left in this power play for Chicago. As far as trades for the Lightning, that's tough to predict because the Lightning usually trade for players with terms, meaning it's not just a rental till the end of the season. Now, they did change that philosophy last season when they brought in Duclair. He was only signed till the end of that season, and then obviously went elsewhere. I think he's in the Islanders now. I don't think he's doing much up there. Yeah, he is on the Islanders. He's got 7 points in 18 games. So, shoot, maybe they look at bringing him back. He must be injured or something. He hasn't played since January 11th. But anyway, what I was getting is it's tough to predict Lightning trades. I mean, look at the guys that they've traded for. Most of them we never would have predicted. A lot of these guys we never heard of. So you kind of have to look for these guys that the team will control the contract because they're not going to have to pay a big amount now, which they can't afford. And that's the other thing. If you trade somebody, you got to trade somebody back that has some salary. Declare's making 3.5. Obviously, he fit in pretty well here, so that could be something that they consider, but he's making that 3.5 till 27, 28. I don't think they want to take on that contract, but 3.5 is not crazy. And they just don't have much room to play with. And we'll start to talk about that after the Four Nations tournament. We'll probably have Eric Erlinson on and start to talk about trade stuff and get his take on what they might be considering. And we'll have a better idea of who's actually on the trade block by then. But hey, maybe this trade today with Colorado and Carolina changes things and teams start to get more aggressive with trades and get players in before the tournament. I don't know if teams are allowed to practice during this little break. I'm assuming they're not. So I don't know if there's any benefit of doing a trade now. It's not like they're going to be able to spend much time with the players. I'm assuming they're all going to be on vacation or something if they're not playing in the tournament. All right, really need a goal here. Not for the Blackhawks. Jeez. How did that not go in? My God. I'd like to see if JoJo actually saved that with his glove. That looked like a sure thing goal. I might have to go down and get a drink for this third period. I have hope that they're going to turn it around. Like, we scored the next goal. That's huge. But if Blackhawks score the next goal, that might be it. Holding a stick. No call. Cooch is pissed. You don't see Cooch shoot like that often. All the way from the boards. Just don't get another penalty, Cooch. Lilleberg. Oh, he shot it on net. Oh, here's the replay. Somehow, Crozier. It was Crozier's glove. So Crozier kind of saved a goal there. Oh, with his stick and then his glove. That was a huge play by Crozier. "20 seconds left. Let's not let them score a last-minute goal again." Oh, the captain with the backhand from pretty far out. Oh, somebody tipped it. It's Nick Paul. All right, so there you go. 2-3. Hold on. We must have a celebration for that. We got something going on here. Fireworks. Let's see this. The captain with this backhander. Or was it the... Why? I'm so confused right now. Because Paul... Oh, it was Paul. Paul was right there. Paul and Point were kind of right on it there. Are we going to get a replay here? No, that didn't go over the crossbar. If you hit it with your stick and deflect it in, your stick's over the crossbar and it doesn't count. But all right, everything's okay. We got rid of John, and it's 3-2. We're going to win this game. Yeah, you know I'm right. I got worried for a second there. It looked from that one angle that the sticks were up high. All right. We're good. We're good. We got this. Got him right where we want him. Nick Paul. Huge goal, exactly. I'm going to text John and just make fun of him. We're not superstitious here. We're just a little stitious. All right, don't go anywhere. We got some trivia. Third period is a huge test. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be a huge test. We just got to play like we got to play lightning hockey. This is our game to lose. We're a better team. They know it. Let's see what we got here. Live from Naples, Florida, in my beautiful hotel room on a Friday night, all by myself. Oh, I didn't even update the score yet. Come on. I still want to know. I haven't seen anyone in the chat say they're going to Gasparilla tomorrow. Is it just going to be dead? Nobody's going to go. Is this going to be the least attended Gasparilla because it's so damn cold? You know, I was going to go live, which I obviously decided to do and watch the game. Or I was going to make a Bucks little animation that the stash actually recommended to me, but it's more fun to just watch the game. All right, let's see what we got here. What is something that you guys can't cheat? The reason why I'm reading these is because I got the score updated. So this is a one-man show here. I got to read these and make sure you're not going to be able to just Google them immediately. Islanders did sign D'Angelo. I saw that earlier. That's just a desperation move right there. Okay, let's go with this. I still think you guys can look this up pretty easily. But we'll try it. How many shorthanded goals did Vincent Lecavalier have in the regular season? His regular season career. Vinny Lecavalier, how many shorthanded goals? You can put it on the screen here. All these years, I still can't spell Lecavalier without looking. Not 4, not, I think that says 2. Not 10. Nobody so far. Where can I put this? Let's see. 4, 7, 12, 10, 9. And Michelle got it with 13. Michelle, you looked it up. You cheater. Your first guess was 9. That's okay, because guess what you win? You win a cool balloon bracelet. Nice job. Whether you cheated or not. When you don't win anything, it doesn't really matter. I got another one coming up too. Let's hide that. We got Victor Hedman doing the interview here for intermission. Huge backhand shot. I thought it was his shot that went in, that backhand shot, which was pretty far out for a backhand shot. But it was Paul that got a stick on it. Braden Point was right there. And they're going to show it again. That's who we need. We need the captain to show up. Scoring opportunity there, or at least in the right spot. Got a stick on it. That's how you score a goal in the NHL. That's how you come back and win a game. Scoring those last-minute goals. Not letting the other team score the last-minute goals. Let's do another one. Some of these are too hard. I know you're not going to get them. Okay, this one's pretty easy. I'm not even going to type it on the screen because you guys will get this pretty fast. I think we might have asked this one on our show at one point. But the question is, what forward had an 18-game point scoring streak for the Lightning in the 2009-2010 season? What forward had an 18-game point streak for the Lightning in the 2010 season? That is the question. First one to answer gets a cool graphic on the screen. You know I'm right. Nailed it. That was Stamkos. Let's see what we got for you. Since it's almost Valentine's Day. Get the hearts ready. Nice. I got one more for you. Actually, what's today's date? I have one. Some of these are based on the actual day. This one was not for the 24th. Okay, this one is a good one. This is a tough one. What Lightning forward had his first 3-goal game in the Lightning 7-1 win over the Jets in 2020? So I'll say that again. Some of these are just facts, so I got to kind of like rewrite them as questions. In 2020, what Lightning player had his first 3-goal game of his NHL career in the Lightning 7-1 win over the Winnipeg Jets? 2020 first hat trick. I don't know why they don't say hat trick. It just says 3-goal game. All the way back in 2020. It is not Braden Point. Good guess, though. It is not Alex Killorn. That's a good question, though. When and if Killer, I don't remember Killer ever scoring a hat trick, but he must have. Ryan says Cooch. It was not Cooch. Yanni Gord. It was not Yanni Gord. I'm going to look up Alex Killorn hat tricks. I know he must have had a couple. Alex Killorn got a hat trick versus the Capitals in 2019. Was that his only hat trick? I think that was his only hat trick. All right, sorry, let me get back to the chat. Orozco, Anthony Cirelli. That was January 17th, 2020. That was Cirelli's first 3-goal game. All right, I'm done with trivia. We'll save the rest of these. So I was actually going to do this live at the Dignitary Cafe tonight. And because I totally forgot that I had to do this little weekend work trip. But Dignitary Cafe is owned by Ian Beckles and Tom Ponzo from your radio airwaves in Tampa Bay, or used to be. Ian's still on some shows on the Bone. But the Dignitary Cafe is in South Tampa, and I want to set it up so I can go and do these whenever. I just got to bring my mic and plug in. And I think it'll be fun because they got some interesting cats that show up at that place. Whether it's Ian, Ian will come on and sit down with us and talk. He's a big sports guy. And he is Canadian, but he's not like a diehard Lightning fan like most of us are. But I think it'd be cool to do it at a not in a hotel room or not in my home where we've done these in the past. So that's the goal here before the end of the season, is to do some of those and maybe continue that for the playoffs. If we make the playoffs. All right, not a trivia question, but let's go with a prediction here. Same question we've been asking all game. Oh, where'd my text go? Oh, there it is. Who scores next for the Lightning? Hopefully somebody. I'm not digging this. I just deleted my question. The new streaming platform is not very friendly. And we might actually switch off of it pretty soon here. Actually, I'm curious. We've been asked a couple times now by a podcast network, a hockey podcast network, to join their network. And they do a bunch of. They almost have every team. They don't have a Lightning podcast, and they've been asking us for the last 3 years. And nothing would change except we just have more ads for you, which we don't really like. But I'm curious what you guys think about that. Should we join a hockey podcast network, at least for the rest of the season, and see how it goes? We kind of like to do our own thing. All right, Roscoe's saying Hagel's scoring next. Lisa's saying Point. I'm sticking with Point. Ryan says no. The advantage of that we see with joining a podcast network is we'll use their streaming software, and we will we'll have a lot more access to just grab somebody from the Blackhawks show, right? So if there's a Blackhawks podcast, maybe we would have had them on Wednesday. But getting guests really isn't a problem. Well, yeah, we would get revenue, but nobody's making a ton of money that you see streaming on here, unless they're getting thousands and thousands of viewers. And we both have jobs. I'm in a hotel room for my job over the weekend. So trust me, if I was getting paid more to do this, I would be live a lot more. Thomas Schooley from the Bush. We need to bring back the Bush. And we probably will for the playoffs. There's the bold prediction that I like. Jurgensen gets his first. I would love it. I mean, if Jurgensen scores the next goal, there's no way we lose. I think the whole team gets pumped because he still hasn't scored this season. I better check that. Yeah. 0 goals, 2 points. His next goal will be his 90th of his career. He's playing in his 735th game, 735 games. He was a 14th overall pick. So it's crazy. I mean, talk about underachieving. But you can't say he's had a bad career as he's going to hit 750 games played. Well, that's interesting. They're talking about Kuch actually playing less minutes tonight as we get started here on second or the third period. All right, so I think next goal wins the game. The team that scores the next goal is going to win this game. And it might happen here in the next or this first minute. If you want to sync up with me, they just dropped the puck. Third period just started. Jurgensen couldn't score if he was in the champagne room. We do full disclosure, Orozco. That was a good attempt. We do get paid. But it's like gas money paid. We get paid every time somebody uses this link. And last year we had 2, 3 other sponsors. So we had a pretty decent year last year, but I was fine scaling it back with the sponsors and stuff this year. Oof. Good chance there. And I think that was Jurgensen's crashing the net. Almost had it. Ooh, juicy rebound. All right, so they're buzzing a little bit here. Hedman looked like he was trying to get another tip there, but didn't happen. All right, good start. So yeah, they're showing the Atlantic Division right now. We win this game, we're back into third. Boston's still 4 games. They've played 4 more games than us. But yeah, all those teams behind us are right on our heels. And they're just showing the Atlantic right there. Three wins in their last 14 games. It is time to score a couple goals here. If you haven't put in your pick, who scores next for the Bolts? Put it in the chat. I can see there's a lot of people watching, and there's only the 5 or 6 of us chatting. Come on, get it out. We got this is the 4th line. I can't even keep track of what's going on with these lines. I swear I just saw AC Mont in with the last line there. But I'm telling you, next goal wins. Oh, Crozier. Crozier should have scored on that rebound. He floated it over. They got the pressure on, though. This line's going to need to change. Yep, there they go. Yeah, Crozier probably should have scored there. I'd like to see it again. I'm sure it got deflected or something. Ooh. Radish with a 96 mile an hour. And the goalie looked behind him. All right, here's that Crozier shot. Off the mask, gets the rebound. Oh, he kick saved that. That's crazy. Oh, what's up? I think that's Connor. Radish will score. He just had a big shot. He seems like the only defenseman that wants to shoot it on net, so he might be right. Got to make up for that penalty in the first period. They didn't score on the power play, but they scored right after. Or was that the second period? I think it was the second period. These teams, Chicago's not giving these guys much room. Atkinson, nice drive there, but doesn't get it on net. Gensel, Hagel, Sorelli. He's just been switching up the lines all game.
So when you get a period like this, especially in a tight game, there's always that one guy that gets caught out there and can't get off the ice, and that can often be the difference. A line change at a key time and fresh guys getting out, taking advantage of tired legs, and next thing you know, it's either a 2-goal lead or a tie. Long shot, kick a side by side of home. Shooting forward near boards, Kucherov into the middle. Good stick there by Nazar. Backing up is Max Crozier. Working back inside the line. Wilberg stepped up. Hawks take it back. Quickly through the middle is Bertuzzi. He'll go wide. Bedard with a shot. Saved by Johansson. And they quick up to Kucherov. Kucherov to Nick Cole.
The Crunch lost 5-2 on emo night. That's sad, but so fitting on emo night. I'm gonna go emo if we lose this game. But I don't think we will. I think next goal is gonna win it. We have the momentum right now. Just don't have one of these stupid lapses on defense. – 10 minutes left. Crozier's had the best chance to tie this game up so far. Radish. Oh, nobody can get the rebound. Those rebounds are there. They got to keep shooting. Oh, look at this guy with the slander. How dare you? I'm trying to focus on the game here. And how do you know this was not made from my grandma's chair? What hat? I have no hats. I don't even have any lightning gear with me. I probably have a hat in my truck, but that's too far to go. Maybe you should answer the question, Schooley. All right, we got a 3-on-2. Save. It didn't even look like it was on net, to be honest with you. Rebound. Those rebounds are there. They got to keep shooting and crashing the net. Gensel put himself in scoring position, but didn't get a good shot off, and it's cleared again. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know if Sorelli's going to score it, but it's coming. They're just hopefully don't run out of time. 6:52 on my screen. Gensel with a really good chance, but he didn't get anything on that one. I said Braden Point. Braden Point is going to score this. $6:43. Commercial break. Thomas, you can join if you'd like. But we get way more viewers when you're not here for some reason. Let's see. Let's go back. And Orozco said Sorelli, or no, Orozco said Hagel. Lisa's with me. She said Point. Ryan with the boldest prediction of them all. Jurgensen, first goal of the year, happening tonight. And then Connor said Radish. It's coming. Now they're against the clock. My work colleague called me, probably wondering why I just like to sit in my room. But yeah, that's how we do it. I couldn't tell you how many times I've actually sat in hotel rooms and just watched Lightning games on my computer or my phone. It actually happens quite a bit. One time I went, and this was years ago. This is I think before COVID. I was in Louisville, Kentucky, and I went to a sports bar, and it's like a legit sports bar. I sit at the bar, grab myself some dinner. I'm there by myself, and it's a wall of TVs. And at the time, we're on NBC Sports. We're playing against the Bruins. So I asked the bartender, "Can you put on the Lightning game?" And I had to explain what the Lightning were to her. This is Kentucky, so everything was basketball. Every screen was basketball. I got some dirty looks when I finally got her to change it, but I had to explain it's on NBC Sports. The Lightning are a hockey team, and yeah, I was the only one watching it. But most of the time, I just watch on my phone or my computer. And I didn't even check to see if it was on the TV, because usually in hotel rooms, I never even turn the TV on. And John was saying earlier that it's probably not on TV down here. Cleared out again. Oh, man down. Shoot it. That rebound just bounced the wrong way. If it bounces the other way, we score there. 5 minutes left.
It looks like the formula for the Lightning are their best chances when they take the zone with some speed and then have a late man coming, whether it's a D-man or a forward to get some good looks.
Uh-oh. This might be 3-on-2. No, good job getting back there by McDonough. No surprise. And yeah, now we are really running out of time. This period has gone by fast. Next whistle, it's almost guaranteed they're going to a commercial. AC Monk gets through, gets taken down, no call.
Revier's made some really good defensive plays for the Hawks.
All right, we got 3 minutes left. Who's going to score it for the Bolts? Is we're getting very close to pulling the goalie here. There's no doubt about it. If we get set up in their zone, Cooper's going to pull the goalie. And there's the whistle, and there's your last commercial break. They might actually have to sneak in one more commercial break because there just has not been enough whistles this period. I could do without any more Suncoast Credit Union commercials. Oh, man. All right. So next time they get into the zone, JoJo's coming out. And that's it. It's do or die. No risk it, no biscuit, but under 3 minutes, you know that it is goalie out. Goalie's coming out. Here we go.
A lot of changes on the fly, hardly any whistles up and down. As soon as they get it, get some fresh legs out there. Victor Hedman on his last shift out.
School, you better be back to making pizzas.
Really big penetration. Then he saw Cirelli going to the net. I thought maybe it was a save by the goaltender, but it's Nolan Allen, number 42, that'll make the save. There's Victor. See, he's trying to get it to Cirelli.
See, I don't like that. Victor Hedman, how do you not shoot that? He can get the rebound. That wasn't even a shot on net. The defender kicked it. All right, they're in. Is Vassy coming or not? There you go. That's a penalty. All right. Finally got that call they needed. Now, here's what I really don't like is now you're in this position where you're a man up, but you're running out of time. I don't like to pull the goalie here. I like to let my power play do the work, but he's probably going to pull the goalie with 2 minutes, 2:26 left. And no, it's 5-on-4. And they won the faceoff, and he's still not pulling them. So, some reason, Cooper's going conservative tonight. And good thing, because they just cleared it out. But let's see if they get in the zone again. If now we're at 2 minutes, so we're under 2 minutes. Will they actually pull JoJo now? Got to get possession. They got it. He's not pulling them, which I like. I like that. We got control. Chafee just missed. And there he goes. So with 1 minute left on the power play, we've got a 6-on-4. Can't lose the puck here. Ping. Oh, man. They're getting it to Chafee there in the middle, who scored that first goal for him, but no dice now, and now they got the face-off that you got to win. I'm at 107 left. If the game's over, don't spoil it. We've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, basically. 41 seconds on the power play. He's going to leave the net empty. Another move I don't really love. They're going to take a timeout here. Yeah. I prefer to win the face-off and then pull the goalie out, because if you have the goalie out and you lose the face-off, the other team's got a really good chance to put one in the net. But we've seen it already this season. That's not the case. They'll usually just bank on winning the face-off. So we'll see. I mean, 36 shots on goal. All right, we won the face-off. Control. Pass. And didn't even get a good shot off. Interesting. They got Glenn Denning down there. Oh, he's in there to take the face off. That's why. And won another one. Got it. I told you it was coming. Who put it in? Gensel. Fire the cannons. Cooch just bounces it off his stick.
The boys in red jerseys just mesmerized him in. And they leave Gensel stick free. The goaltender.
That was genius. As soon as he went down, as soon as the goalie went down, he just sent it over. He had Gensel there. He had Glendening there, both with their sticks down. I'm sure Point wasn't far, or Chafee. All right. Now you got to win it. We're going to get a challenge here. We got a good goal. We got the thumbs up from the guy with the NHL polo. Oh, didn't change my score. All right, let's end this in regulation. Let's do it. Oh, come on. Oh, he whiffed it. Oh, he got tripped. Yes. All right, we're going to overtime. Actually, we're going to get a face-off here and get a chance at getting a shot, but we're going to overtime with a power play.
Yeah, Teravainen did what he had to do. His defenseman breaks his stick, so he's on the backside of Paul.
Nobody said Jake Gensel. Jake Gensel's always the forgotten guy on this team. I even forgot him earlier when we were talking about 20 goal scorers on this team. He was the last one I could name. I like it. I like our chances here. Oh, come on, Randorf. You're not going to pull the goalie. Not 3 seconds is too long. Why not put our guy, our main face-off guy in there to win that face-off? Glendening. All right, I said all period. Next goal wins. I think it's going to happen. Comment of the night. We're gonna highlight this one. All right. Real easy question here. We'll change it to who scores the OT winner for the Bolts. Thomas Schooley. Who's it going to be? I'm going to go back to my original choice for who scores first in this game, which was correct. Mitchell Chafee. Chafee started the scoring, and Chafee's going to end it. They got him in that spot. He should be out there. Right there in the slot for the power play, unless they change it up. Maybe they put Point back there. Connor says Paul's on the bench, though. They did change it up. They got Hetty out there with Point, Gensel, and Hagel. Or no, it's a 4-on-3. That's something like, where's the fifth guy? Cooch hits the post. Damn. All right, so my Chafee pick was not a good pick because he's probably not going to get in there. They're going to ride Gensel, Point, Cooch, and Hetty for the full 2 minutes. And then Glendening came in to win that faceoff. That's the move. Bring him back out. Shots since the start of the third period, 17-1. I understand why they can't do the whole game. Cooch. Thomas Schooley was right again. Firework. Balloon. A game winner. The Lightning come back. 40 shots, 4 goals, 4-3. Overtime win. This went from being sad to a nice 2 points. I got to see this goal again. Beautiful pass. Man, the goalie wants that one back. That was not pretty. Oh, he went 5-hole on him and just snuck it right in there. Actually, that was pretty smooth. But yeah, that goalie wants that back. Man, all right. Well, there you go. Lightning win it. Man, it was a stressful 2 hours and 30 minutes of watching this game. You know I'm right. What you got? It's 2 points, man. You can take it as a good win. The last 22 minutes of the game, we dominated. But you're not wrong. It wasn't the greatest win. But hey, if they get on a plane and they play tomorrow night in Detroit, and Detroit's probably going to be pretty pissed off because we gave them that whooping last Saturday. So they get their rematch at home this Saturday. I'm going to go to sleep. Bolts win 4-3. Hold on. I got to do the final touches here. See, I need Thomas Schooley on here to change my score. I need a score boy on here. 4-3. Bolts win. Let's celebrate one more time. We want the fireworks. We want the heart. Lightning finally win another game in dramatic fashion. And you know what it was? We had John on here till when did he drop off? At like the second period. And then Paul scored that goal. No more John on this show, I think, or at least on the live streams. So this has been fun. Thanks for entertaining me live from a Naples hotel room. I'm going to go to sleep. Your Bolts win. We'll see you next Wednesday night. I'm still waiting for him to confirm, but we should have Chris Dingman on the show on Wednesday night. So we'll see you then. Until then, this has been We the Thunder, and this has been another Bolts win.